Hi friends, welcome to Easy and Home Style Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I'm going to share a dessert recipe, and this our grandmothers and great grandmothers used to make it, and lot of my friends and relatives and viewers are requesting to share the pindi vantalu. So today I thought of sharing one pindi vantalu which is a dessert, that is tokkudu laddu, and this we are going to make with besan, that is chickpea flour. So to make this we need to only the chickpea flour. Here I have the chickpea flour, and keep your oil ready to fry. First we are going to fry it, and then we are going to put it in a blender and make our laddus. So to make, how we are going to fry, we are going to take this chakkalu press and use this bigger one, and this is ready. We are going to put this mixture into this, and then we are going to make first chakkalu and then grind it. To make the dough, take the chickpea flour, and for just very little we are going to add salt, add water, and this will be nice and sticky, and you need to make a thick dough. If you mix the dough into very soft, then what happens when you make your chakkalu, lot of oil will absorb. So try to mix the dough into tight. Here the dough is ready. This is perfect. And always the chickpea flour, that is the besan, has to stick like this, then only your atta or the chickpea flour is good for making chakkalu. So this is ready. Put it in this mold, and to press it, this is little bit, if you have a press wherein you can rotate it, just get that is very easy. This you need to put lot of energy to make chakkalu. So dear friends, here our press is ready, and you need to have lot of energy, as I said, if you are using such type of press. If you have a rotating press, that is very easy, dear friends. So friends, don't worry, just slightly press it. Because of chickpea flour, you have lot of stickiness to this, and this is nice and hard. Then only you will get an excellent laddus. And we are not going to deep fry this till it is golden in color, just very light color, and we will remove it from the oil. Don't over fry it, dear friends. We need to fry it till it is slightly color, and we are going to remove this. Dear friends, if you don't want to press it like this, what you can do is just make a flat appa like this and put it in your oil. This is the easy way. So friends, as I said, if you want, you can just flat it into thin appa, like flat puri, and then you can put it in oil. Either way you can do it, but best way is making murukulu, like noodles, and put it in the oil. So we are going to deep fry this. This is ready. You can see we got light color. We are going to remove this. Here I made one already, and I kept it ready, and you can see this should be like this. It should not be crispy, it should be soft. See, soft, then only you will get an excellent laddu. Now what we are going to do is just break this into pieces. Let it rest. If you want, you can rest it for some time, and then put it in a jar, mixie jar, and we are going to blend this into a nice fine powder. And here I have the sugar powder also. Take the regular sugar and make a nice powder out of it also. And this is ready. Sugar is ready, and we need some ghee, and this I am going to make a powder, and then we are going to make our laddus. So friends, here you can see what you can do. You can rest your murukulu, and then you can make a nice powder out of it. What we are going to do is, we are going to transfer into a nice big bowl, so that we can mix the sugar and the ghee and make our laddus. About the sugar, if you are taking 1 cup of this flour, the fried flour, what you can do is, you can take less than 1 cup of sugar, that is powder sugar, or as per sweetness also you can add your sugar, so no problem. I have taken less than 1 cup, and now we are going to add this powder sugar into this mixture. First very little, and then we are going to check the taste, and then you can increase the sugar. Here is the cardamom powder for nice flavoring. Mix this. So friends, what you can do is, once you mix the sugar and the flour, just check the taste. This should be slightly sweeter. This is sweet. Don't add too sweet, otherwise we cannot have. This is perfect sweetness. If you want, we can add pinch of salt also. And this is ready to make our laddus. Some people, what they do is, instead of powder sugar, they take the sugar and make it into a nice one string consistency or less than that, and then they make the laddus. So today I am just making the simplest way so that you can make it fresh whenever you want to have this tokkudu laddu. They call it as Bandar laddu, Chanagapindi laddu, anything you can call. And this is ready. And now what we are going to do is take the ghee and pour the ghee. So friends, once you add the ghee, you can make nice laddus. See, just press it. So dear friends, just 3 tablespoons of ghee should be sufficient for 500 grams or 450 grams. We have taken 250 grams of chickpea flour and 200 grams of sugar. So it is 450 grams. For that, you can just take 3 tablespoons of ghee, and you can make a nice laddus, whichever shape or whichever size you can make laddus. Friends, if you add good amount of oil, you get your laddus nice and shiny. And see, if you can't make like this, I am going to show you another variation also by making the syrup and then making our laddus. That way you can reduce the ghee amount, only the sugar part. So this is awesome. This will literally melt in your mouth. I love this so much. I can have 2 or 3 in a day. Dear friends, if you love it, make it and also share it with your friends so that everybody can make different kinds of pindi vantalu in simple way. See you in another session with some more recipes.